Hey everybody, the Johnny Cage here. Welcome back to some more of Let's Play Shovel Knight. Last time we left off, we took on Spectre Knight, and this time around, you guessed it, we're in for that dreaded water level that every great 8-bit platformer just has to have. We're going up against the Treasure Knight. Here we go. So your first little gimmick right off the bat, you have your little platforms made out of bubbles. I gotta say, for this being a water level, in an otherwise pretty difficult game that Shovel Knight really is, this isn't too bad for a water level. It's got a few little fun mechanics in it. I guess it's just more execution than anything, I would say. It's like, I think it's a shorter level probably than the previous one, so it's all about just making things work for you, and making things work. How about some fishing, huh? I get to finally show this off. Kind of strange fishing while we're underwater, but alright, so what do we got here? Oh, we got a Trouble. Wait, stay thy forth, knight. I bring gifts from the Trouble King. But oh, you can't carry any more. Come find me again once you have a specialis. So that's one of the things you can get. You either get that guy or you get gems is all you get. So yeah, if we had a spare chalice, he would fill it up for us, and I'm pretty sure we get to choose one of the three Icors, as they're called. We haven't even gone through the first one yet, so I guess I'm just kind of saving that as an insurance policy when things go terribly wrong. But I don't know. I mean, most of the time when you die in this game, you're falling into a pit anyway, so chances of having to use that against an enemy, they will be down the line, especially with the lack of health ups that we've been getting lately. I mean, in the beginning, we got quite a few of them. Now we're, you know, not gonna be doing super well after at least this level, I would say, so who knows, but trying to put off going to the village. You know, try to make it a little bit more difficult, this game, for myself. Not that much. Not New Game Plus difficult, but a little bit more difficult, at least. So, you got your snails here that you can bounce around the room pretty neat. The gray ones, you can't do that to. They're just invincible enemies. And this guy has got a little weapon that you might have seen that seemed a little out of the ordinary, or a little familiar if you played enough Castlevania. Maybe this is the episode I should talk about Castlevania, not the last one, because that just kind of went off onto a tangent of nothingness. But, ooh, eels hidden in the background, devious. And we got these little shell logos to give us a little idea that something's behind the wall. But, yeah, so the new item that we're going to get, we'll talk more about it when we get it, but you saw it in action right there, right? So let's see, lots of little hidden places here, but not that many, I would say, that are actually hard to find. Most of them are pretty straightforward, and little guys to bounce off of. I think we'll skip fishing again. We just saw it anyway, so it's kind of unnecessary. Grab ourselves a little bit of gold. Nice. We are definitely getting really well off as far as gold is considered. I don't think we're going to have to worry about that anytime soon. Although there is a point coming up later on, I think we're going to get to it in this video, where we'll have to drop a little extra dough for a little something special, sorta. You'll see what I mean when I get there. But first, avoid these very, oh crap, what Mega Man am I thinking of with that? Like, Sparkman stage, I think? Mega Man 3? Yeah, a little bit of that? I think so. But anyhow, get out of here, Shell. No one wants you. I kind of might have wanted that, actually, now that I think about it. And oh, here comes this guy who seems like he should have been in the last level. He's, oh, that was close. One of the more annoying enemies in the game, I would say. I don't know how often you see him after this, but he can be a real pain in the ass. And although I did just find out as I was practicing that you can jump off of the green slimy things that he shoots at you, which is a huge plus, because I didn't think you could do that before, so keep that in mind when you're facing them, otherwise they can be a real pain in the ass. And tentacle monsters! Huh, I've seen enough anime, or should I say hentai, to know where this is going. Didn't want to go that route, but I just can't ignore it, alright, it has to be done. So get out of here, tentacles, no one likes you, seriously, especially not those Japanese schoolgirls. We gotta get out of here. This is just trouble for Shovel Knight. Oh, wow, look at that. That's a really tiny wall that has something hidden behind it. Let's see, what do we got? Ooh, we got a little apple. You got a little bit of apple action. Nothing says loving like a good apple. Yeah, and oh, here we go. Platforming 101 right here. And more fishing opportunities. I don't know. Maybe I should take more advantage of those, but I'm not gonna do that. I can't be bothered with that. I'm the Shovel Knight, for Christ's sake. Come on. Seriously? Nah, not gonna happen. But moving on, let's see what we got down here. Oh, more tentacles, of course. So let's see, lately I've been playing some, I got a chance to play some of the new DLC for Mario Kart 8, which I thought was really cool. I just love the HD-ness to it, and it's such a new, fun world to play with as far as Mario Kart is considered. But then we got to one of the DLC levels, good old Mute City from the F-Zero series, and it just got to me thinking, you know, why isn't there another F-Zero game? I mean, I know that they're finally come out with a new Star Fox game, and thank goodness for that, but it's like they completely forgot that this was just, Captain Falcon. Oh my god, what is that thing? But it's like they almost forgot that Captain Falcon was, actually part of a franchise of his own at one point. But that's an awesome fish. That'd be a great tattoo. If I'm gonna die anywhere, it's gonna be here, I think. But yeah, it's a real shame. Really fun level though. I like how they try to keep the speed of it going, like they do in, F-Zero. Obviously known for how crazy fast that game gets. So that would be cool. If they include him as DLC, I know that his card, the Blue Falcon, I believe it's called, is available as a selectable card. But come on, give Captain Falcon some love. He deserves it. He's had to play second fiddle to literally the entire cast of Nintendo characters long enough. And now speaking of that, first this. Eel's alive! I haven't had a ride like that in ages. I think I'm gonna be sick. Anyway, I'm about to drop another great deal on ya. Want to see? Sure, Chester, what do you got? So we get the throwing anchor, an unstoppable arc of destruction. That's fantastic sounding. And this, as you've already seen, no surprise there, it works just like the Castlevania throwing axe. So, yeah, it's not terrible, not amazing. It does exactly what you'd think it would do. So, anyhow, getting back to what I was talking about with Mario Kart, they got Link in there, which is weird. Why is Link in that? It doesn't seem like that makes any sense at all. And he's a heavy character too, and you wouldn't assume that. I mean, compared to everybody else in that series, it kind of makes sense. But, it just doesn't make sense for him in particular, I feel like. Oh man, where are we? We're bouncing all over the place here. Which is what this game boils down to. Bouncing like a madman. Bouncing like a Shovel Knight would. Come on, come here, you. Just come here. Come on, I want to kill you with my anchor. Oh, whatever. No glory there. Oh, and then we get a little heads up of a gimmick that's going to be coming up here towards the end of the level. Like I said, the level has a lot of execution in it. We get our little surfboard. Whee! Look at Shovel Knight go. So I thought it was weird Link was in it. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Just kind of seemed unnecessary. I mean, come on. There's enough that you can be doing with other franchises. You don't have to pack, like, every character into every game that you got. It's basically what I'm getting at. So, I don't know. But I guess that's just Nintendo's position they're in right now. It seems to work for them, and they, desperately want to try to get back into, the actual Xbox versus PlayStation battle. Then they're going to have to pull out all the stops, really. So, unfortunate, but that's the way it is. At least they got Shovel Knight to entertain me. Oh, here we go. Here's a real timing and anticipation. The TNA, if you will. Boom! Nails it! Moving on! Oh, stupid guy with your throwing anchor. This guy is a real pain, actually. He's just placed in such a... I don't know if... I guess you're supposed to stand up top there and throw anchors down at him, but it's really just no easier of a fight. It's definitely a longer one, so I just get down here and just go all Shovel Knight on his ass. Yeah, it's the way his ancestors would have done it. That's the way I'm doing it. So let's see, this part kills me a lot. Weird, but I always jump just to make sure. You can get that thing to glide straight through there if you're lucky, but more times than not, it just does not work out for you. So let's see, yep, can't get up there. This is the weird part in the level where the level decides that we're no longer underwater. It's like water inside of water, some sort of water inception, if you will. And it's just so weird. And now we gotta deal with this guy again. Oh, that was close. Lots of ways you can die here. Oh god, and I'm really playing with fire. I wanted to switch to the fire one. Speaking of that, but I don't think it's gonna give me any more of an advantage. Let's see. Maybe I don't have to fight him at all. No, he's gonna keep following me. Come on, at least get over here. There's a little bit more land over here. Oh jeez, this is not good. Yeah. Oh sweet. Well, when in doubt, let the anchor do it for you. Oh, that's poorly timed. Alright, reset the platforms. Yeah, sweet. Gotta love it when anchors, when items in general that affect you, that are just part of the environment, can affect the enemies. I remember playing the Ninja Turtles arcade back in the day, and being really upset that the giant medicine balls that fall down the staircase in the first level did not affect the foot soldiers. I don't know if that was just me, but that really bothered me. I was like, this is just absolutely unfair. But anyhow, I'm not even gonna bother with this. Let's get the loot, man. Look at the loot! Looting it up! Oh, so much loot! Oh, yeah, that's never, this area is never good for me. I just get in and get out and whatever. Take some damage, you take some damage, but at the end of the day, well, at least we got what we came for. Oh, I guess a magical I'm at, too. We're actually getting pretty close to the boss here. Like I mentioned, for the third time, much more execution than actual other stuff going on. But, so, let's see. Christmas is coming up fast, isn't it? Like, really freaking fast. Like, I can't believe how fast it's coming up. And, it's almost Thanksgiving, and I'm not going to be doing anything on Thanksgiving, which is kind of cool, actually. It's kind of weird. It's going to be the first Thanksgiving where we're not really doing anything family-related. Everyone's just off busy doing their own thing. For me, it's just a day off, so I can't complain. Oh, speaking of time and anticipation, this is going to be fun. Come on, stick with it. No! Oh, I totally mistimed that. Oh, no way. Oh, that sucks. Well, I'm not getting that gold back. Oh, it wasn't really that much. Then again, I don't have much to use, really. Oh, man, I've started all the way over here, and I get a carrot for my troubles? That's not cool, man. Not cool at all. But, speaking of Smash, I guess the new Smash is coming out really soon. It might be out already. That's how I'm not in the loop I am with stuff, but I know, I think I've seen some people saying that they're going to play it soon, or they are playing it already on YouTube, so, obviously it's been on 3DS for a long time. But, man, that thing is just, like, as if Smash Brothers could not get any bigger than it is. I mean, it's just gotten completely out of hand now with Pac-Man and the dog from Duck Hunt. It's kind of being like a playable character. Well, I guess that's a whole bunch of people in one. But the fact of the matter is that just, like, such a ridiculously sized, you know, just grouping of people at this point. I mean, I don't even know what to say about it. Then again, I really never played any of them except for, I really want that magic pot. That wasn't worth it, probably. I haven't played it substantially since, like, the N64 days, and I doubt I'll play it, you know, coming up. Ooh, I actually did grab a couple of those gold bags. Nice. I doubt I'll play it much coming up soon, because I just don't know anyone that really has the Wii U. But, you know, maybe. Who knows? I'd love to give an opinion on it. Little Mac looks fun. Anyhow.
My gems, my vessel, my ocean, your very existence tarnishes it.
You lay claim to the sea itself, your greed knows no bounds, Treasure Knight.
Your hands are no less dirty. Even now others are paying for your avarice. Let us duel, winner take all.
Well, alright, Treasure Knight, or Big Daddy, should I say. He's really easy. He might be the easiest boss. Period. I'm just gonna... He just does these moves where he causes a lot of sand to blow up in the air, so just don't be around him when he does that. But otherwise, he's not too tough. He just does those little, you know, half leaps across the screen, and oh wow, that's a crazy chaotic bounce I got in right there. And bam! That's it. Jeez. What did he do? 2 health to me? Wow. That was better than I maybe ever done, actually, but I got a crazy jump in there. And you know, that's what a lot of the boss fights in this game really boiled down to. You get some sort of crazy rhythm going, or a crazy combo that shouldn't work and probably doesn't work most of the time, and yet, you know, you just manage to pull it out, and that's how it goes. So, we get our little congratulatory slumber. Good old Shovel Knight. Setting the shovel to the side. No dream sequence this time around, and no time for it anyway. We got to shovel this fire and get the hell out of here, because we got some exploring to do. And by exploring, I mean go into the new town! Yes! Which is really more of like a front end. Ooh! Who's that decadent dandy over there? Wow. We may have to go see who this fella is. Blue Air fella. We go to the armor outpost. See what's going on in that direction. Basic town, you know, full of horse ladies and Wallace. The scout saw that I was approaching. Ooh. Yeah, you know there's trouble when the Shovel Knight's approaching. Deep in enemy territory. So, we got a little music note right there, so let's figure out how to get that. By going to the armory! So this is the aerial anvil. Need an armor upgrade? If you need something forged, I'm your fella. Ha ha ha. So, here you got your different armors. You got some that are geared toward magics, geared toward getting more gold. There's the $8,000 gold one that's just flashing, does nothing at all. There's the one that better keeps your footing. I think I'm going to stick to the traditional armor for this game, but there are some fun options in there if you want to play around with them. What I'm really interested in is the blade skills. Now, you got a few of them here. Charge up shot, able to dig up a whole pile in one shot, but really I'm most interested in the drop spark, which is your traditional Legend of Zelda. Bam, you hit the ground and you make a spark only when you're at full health. So, you know, it's nothing special, but I would say it's more useful than any of the other ones. Let's see what Mr. Gnome has to say. Horns, the finest instruments, but they only really come to life in a duet. And Mr. Rooster's not going to tell us anything important, so, yeah, let's just go down here, grab ourselves the music note, and, let's see what's going on over here. Not much to this town, but, ooh, they do have a haberdashery. Let's see what we got in store here. Oh, what do you got to say, Mr. Hat? Ah, hats, my greatest passion. Nothing I enjoy more than the crisp snap of a well-tailored brim. And we got the people in here, the peacock gent with the vast riches that could buy the whole store. But they just want something that needs an extra 1,000 gold to buy. And, you know, as a Robin Hood type character, it is my job to give to those in need. And then again, these people are not exactly in need. But he's only 1,000 gold short, come on. Excelsior! Now that I have my purchase, I shall take my leave, ever so gracefully. And finally for Dolly, such a charming brooch, if only I had the means to afford it. All I need is mere 1,000 gold, and she gets just what she needed. And upon her exit, ugh, my precious hats! That's a lovely helmet, so lovely, so lovely. I must inquire, sir, about your curious collection. Travel the lands far and wide I do, searching, learning, teaching, collecting, all shapes, all sizes, hats. Each one I wear grants me a new power, and your hat looks powerful indeed. Intriguing, but I am rather attached to my helmet. Yes, about that. Whoa! Boss fight! Again, with his, like, World War I German soldier hat. And, this guy's pretty cool. I just like him. I like how he fights with, like, a cane, and he puts on different hats to grant him different powers, although I don't know exactly how noticeable they are. But he's still a very agile fighter and makes for a pretty interesting fight, even though I'm fighting super chaotically. Chaotically? That's probably not a word at all. That doesn't make sense. Anyhow. Why fight when you can shoot? That's what I've always said. BAM! I'm quite the projectilist, after all. So there you go. Get your money back and then some. That's what I like to see. What do you say now, Mr. Hat?
Enough! I know not what came over me. My hunger for hats took control. Your beautiful hat.
It's a helmet.
Righto! I knew that. Wear it in good health. For now. Right. Well, off I go then. Hee hee.
Oh, that Mr. Hat. Not to be confused with South Park's Mr. Hat. I think there might have been a lawsuit involved somewhere there. But you can knock his sign a bit and get the magic back that you used to probably beat his ass, so that's a plus. I don't think you can get to him otherwise, though. Oh, look at this lady in love with the King Knight. But honestly, oh, she'd rather be my queen, yeah! And then the armor flashes, that's awesome. That's just class right there. Anyhow, so that pretty much takes care of that town. Not a whole lot there, but an armor shop. Ooh, what's this? A second Decadent Dandy? Well, now. Well, I guess we've got a couple of interesting folk to be talking to next time. I don't even know if we'll get to both of them if I want to get a level in. Sometimes those fights can take a while. But, let's see. I think next time we're going to take on the Plague Knight. So thanks a lot for watching, everybody. This has been the Johnny Cage. I will talk to all of you awesome people next week.